Granted, I'm killing your conscience. I killed it with context. While you wanted construction, I kill it with content.
Hey, what's up with it? Welcome back to the channel, Itdontexistpodcast. And today I'm coming at you with another banger. This one's going to be about Tiffany Henyard. Before we hop in the video, right, I want to let y'all know Tiffany Henyard is selling a book right now, right? She's selling a book for $100. And honestly, that book probably got like 3 pages and it's probably like a brochure. But she's selling this book, right? And she trying to recoup and get some money because she knows she's finna go in, right? And she needs some money on her books because she done lost her jobs, right? She has no income. She was making damn near $300K, right? Now she has a 0 income. So that's all she's doing. The book is gonna go like 2 times wood or maybe 1 time plastic. I don't know. It's not gonna sell too much. But she did come out and say that that book sold out. And we all know that ain't nobody buying that book. If anything, she bought those 3 copies that she sold. And she's claiming that she sold out. So she could have sold out. You know, when you dropping 3 copies and all 3 of them get sold, that's technically a selling out. You know what I mean? So, hey, but we're gonna hop into this video real quick, man. And also too, support the homies, man. I need all my clothing, you know. It's more than fashion, it's a way of life. Y'all check it out, man. Them the homies, you know what I'm saying, coming out the city right now. Some South Central babies, you know. But anyway, let's hop into this video real quick. So, this video is gonna go over these next few days of lawsuits that Tiffany has. So within 2-day period, she looks like she has either 5 or 10. I'm not exactly sure because the names are on here twice. So let's put it like this. She got at least 5 cases that she's gonna have to go to court for in the next 2 days. So the first one, we're gonna go from the bottom up. The first one is the Dolton Professional Firefighters Association. So I don't know if y'all remember this, but I remember this last year. A group of firefighters, showed up to the town's meeting, the village meeting, in Dolton. And they were expressing like, hey, look, we haven't got, you know what I'm saying, our money. They've been taking money out of our checks and everything, you know, and this money isn't coming to us. It's supposed to go to our insurance whenever there's something wrong, you know, for your family or you. They're not getting the money. A portion of it is supposed to go to the retirement fund. It's not going there either. But the money is still getting taken out of our checks. So where is the money going? They keep asking, they keep requesting for an answer, and she's never answered them. So you know what they did? They filed a lawsuit on But anyway, let's see what they're saying.
Adam Farrick has been a firefighter in the village for 10 years. He's also union rep for Local 3766.
We have a ton of concerns.
Most revolve around financial issues. These are some of the grievances the union has filed against the village. Farrick claims many of the village's 21 firefighters don't want to speak out for fear of retaliation.
And there's always that scare of retaliation of what's going to happen if you know, we don't beat to their drum.
Farrick claims money taken out of their checks for a retirement plan not going where it should.
I pick the amount that I would like with taken out of my check, and then that money is supposed to go to nationwide. It has not been happening.
He also claims firefighters are having issues with health insurance, which the village pays for. These are some of the documents shared with NBC5 that say premiums have not been received.
Members are getting claims denied, and we did file agreements over that as well.
So she's stealing money. Once again, is anybody surprised that Tiffany is stealing money? The crazy thing about this is this just seems like normal behavior for her because that's what she's doing. That's been her track record. Her track record is get into office, stealing money. Like literally, she just been stealing money the entire time. The trustees was trying to fight her. She was going over their heads, writing names on checks. She spent so much money on like wasted items. At one time on Amazon, she spent damn near she spent almost $50,000 in one day on Amazon. Like, what you buying? Wigs? The wigs cost that much? But yeah, man. So this next lawsuit, let's get into the next one. This next one is from David Duval. And it's kind of similar to the previous lawsuit with the firefighters because David Duval used to be the union leader basically for the fire department. And he was ousted out of office by Tiffany. So right now he got a lawsuit because everything that she's done was egregious and she's got to pay for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it up on screen right now, and as you can see, you can read that yourself. I'm not finna go through here and read all that. You can pause it if you want to get the full spectrum. Do that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move on to the next one, and because it's several of them, that's the second one. So that court case is on July the 1st. The previous one with the firefighters, right, is on July the 1st. So that's 2 cases that she got in one day. And that, I don't know if you've been to court, but that's kind of a lot. So the next one is with Edgar County Watchdogs. And that looks like it's on July the 1st too. So that's 3 cases that she got. She finna fight in a 1-day period. You know, so she gonna be running back and forth, you know, trying to make it to this courtroom. And it'll be crazy if them court cases was like at the same time. But we're gonna see. Either way, if I was a judge, I'm holding her into contempt. You miss my court, you going to jail, nigga. But yeah.
Just after 2 p.m. Friday, Tiffany Henyard, the former Dalton mayor and Thornton township supervisor, walked into circuit court.
Tiffany, do you have any thoughts about being in court today, being ordered to come to court?
We don't have any comment right now.
Friday's hearing focused on a lawsuit filed by the public interest group Edgar County Watchdogs. The organization sued the village of Dolton after Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January, seeking spending and other records.
Yeah, so the village, they're suing her because of all that money she was stealing. They kept requesting the records, kept asking for the records, right? She's never given them the records. She keep running around. She's not answering any questions. All she's doing is just giving the runaround, drawing out sentences, not saying anything. So what did they do? They took a mark and to court. You know, I edited myself right there in case you didn't hear that. Yeah. So let's move on to the next lawsuit. And this one right here is, I can't pronounce the dude last name. It's Devries, right? So I don't know how to pronounce that, but we just gonna call him Jeff because his first name is Jeff. So Jeff has a lawsuit with her as well, right? And I believe that Jeff, let's see, I'm not too familiar with this one right here, but we're gonna do it like this, right? I'm gonna hit y'all with the paperwork. And so, once again, I'm not finna read all these papers because it's like, how many? It's like 10 pages. And I'm not finna go through here and read these 10 pages for you. But what you could do at home, you can hit that pause button right on each page and go through it yourself if you want to get the full spectrum. So I suggest you do that. So we're gonna move on to this next one, right? From my understanding, the Tag Group Investments that was a lady who had a bar, right? And it was a bar / restaurant, right? So they were withholding her licenses, her liquor licenses, and she's been requesting them. The judge ordered her last year, I believe like November, December, ordered her to, you know, grant the people the license because they did everything they were supposed to get it, but she never gave it to them for whatever reason. So that lady is suing her. So that's 5 cases right here. Let's get into it and see what they're talking about.
This is the 3rd time this year that this case has been before a Cook County judge. Today, the owners of the business are able to walk away with 2 of the 3 liquor licenses they applied for, while Mayor Henyard is facing a serious charge from the judge. Frustration and relief for a small business owner.
It's about time.
Tiffany Henyard left a Cook County courtroom with the liquor licenses she needs to open St. Patrick's, a family-owned restaurant and banquet hall on Lincoln Avenue in Dolton.
This should have been over, like he said, in November.
Henyard took legal action after she says she wasn't able to obtain licenses from Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who also serves as liquor commissioner. On Wednesday, Cook County Judge Cecilia Horan gave Henyard until 5 p.m. Thursday night to sign the licenses, but that deadline not met. In court Friday, Henyard signed them after the judge threatened her with contempt. After the licenses were signed, the judge found Henyard in indirect criminal contempt, but she wasn't taken into custody.
In the presence of the court, the mayor was disrespectful to the authority of the court because she was asked by the judge, will you sign the licenses, yes or no? And instead of answering the judge's question, she was, she didn't talk in circles. So because of that, the judge held her in indirect criminal contempt.
No lie. That's crazy. And this is why there has to be checks and balances in law. When it comes to dealing with anything with the law, you gotta have checks and balances, because when you don't, you allow people to be kings or dictators. And then when people get full power, they can do anything they want. This lady was the mayor already, right? How is she also serving as the liquor commissioner or whatever, right? So basically, in your business, if she don't like you or whatever, she may not like you. And to each their own. You ain't gotta like everybody. But if you're the mayor, you got some power, right? You can do certain things. So she's like, okay, I don't like them. I don't like that company. And it could be for anything. She may want your land or she may want your business. And so she'll get you out of business. She'll make sure you can't get the license you need to operate your business. So the checks and balances in the law, basically, if the mayor didn't like her, so what? The county commissioner ain't got to do nothing with it. You know, that's when the corruption comes in, when them two team up. But there was no need for teaming up in this case because she played both of them. Like, how's she gonna play both parts? Like, I don't understand that. That's just show the corruption. Chicago, Illinois, right? Illinois is a state. Illinois has been known for corruption for a very long time. Since I remember. You know, I ain't too old, but I'm old enough to know this. Way before my time, too. The Al Capone days, they was getting down. The corruption is there, and it's been there. And don't think it's just Illinois, but I'm just using them for an example because that's what they known for. You know, McDonald's known for burgers. Dallas is known for the Cowboys. Chicago's known for the Bulls. New York is known for the Yankees. You feel me? The point is that she shouldn't have had both of them seats. Somebody should have been there in order to check her power and balance it out. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? But hey, man, Tiffany, you wrong. You dead wrong. You've been wrong. You've been wrong for a long time. And I just want to let you know, Tiffany, the roosters, they're extremely hungry and they're coming home to roost. And the thing is, you better be prepared for what's next because I don't think you're ready. I think what you need to do, you need to take that weave out your head right now, get used to not having that in your hair, start doing some push-ups, start getting your wind up, start hitting some burpees, start doing something, hit some time. Your programming better be on. You better start programming right now because when you get up in there, it's going to be a whole different world. You spoil, you used to having things your way, you used to running things. It ain't going to be like that in there. It ain't going to be like that. You're going to have to show some real power if you want it. And I don't think it's in you. I don't think you got it in you. You talk a good game, but I ain't never seen you walk. I just know that you ain't built like that and you ain't like that. But that's all I really got to say about that topic. Tiffany, you trash. Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit this like button on this video. Hit this share button. You know, subscribe to the channel. Get in the comments. Let me know what's up, how you feel, what else you want to see, or just whatever's on your mind. Run it up in there. I'll comment. I'll respond to you. You know, 100. But y'all be easy, man. Y'all stay up out the way. And y'all already know what it is. Neighborhood. And support the homies, too. I need all mine.
I'm Julio Jones in real life mixed with Emmitt Smith, but you Willie Beeman. I'm feeling the hunger is getting deeper like when vampires see you niggas bleeding. Only fuck with niggas I support, fuck life support, never leave them breathing.